you wake up and blink, the summer is over, suddenly it's fall, the kids are back at school, and it's the last quarter. If you really want to have a productive last quarter, here's 10 strategies to help you get more done, to feel like you're contributing in a greater way and that you're paying attention to what really matters. When I work with my clients as a keynote speaker around the globe on the whole idea of how do we truly focus our attention, there's 10 ways I think as leaders that we can really make sure that we finish this year strong. The first strategy is Monday Makeover. Now what this means is just spend 15 minutes every Monday having a look at not only the week ahead, but the month ahead. Have a look at what commitments you have, what needs to be done, so you always feel like you're on top of it. Strategy number 2 is money talks. For many of us, if you are leading sales teams or you have marketing targets to achieve, or maybe you're an entrepreneur running your own business, the last quarter is a great time to do a gap analysis on those targets that you have to identify who are the people you need to reach out to in order to make your numbers this year. Strategy number 3 is gaps and goals. Now, at the beginning of the year, you probably had the best intentions and set big goals for yourself. But how are you doing? Now's the time to do that gap analysis. Maybe there's a revenue deficiency. Maybe there's things you promised yourself you'd do and you haven't done them yet. Maybe you said you'd get healthy and yet you haven't actually paid attention to that. Maybe you said you'd improve a relationship, but you haven't spent time with people that you care about. Now's the time to look at the goals, look at the gaps, and then identify a strategy to finish this year strong. The fourth strategy is hustle. You've heard me talk about this before. Every day I'm hustling, and to me, the hustle is about building my speaking practice. For you, it might be about building your client set. What is it for you? What's your hustle? For me, hustle means connecting with my existing clients and thanking them for their business, reaching out to potential new clients in order for them to book me to keynote their next conference. What's your hustle? The end of the year is the perfect time to accelerate the hustle. Strategy number 5 is cancel meetings. Anything that is unnecessary, please cancel it. Your team will thank you. And if you can't cancel it, can you shorten it? 20, no more than 40 minutes for a meeting. Get it done quickly. And make sure you have an agenda, a scribe, and an accountability built into the meeting. There's definitely more ideas on how you can get more productive on my blog, neenjames.com. Strategy number 6 is FaceTime. And I don't mean with your phone. I mean one-on-one time with your team and your leaders. Now's a great time to make appointments with your leadership and update them on what your team is achieving. It's a great time to meet with your individual contributors, your team members that need your attention. Let's reset targets to finish this year. You guessed it, really strong. Strategy number 7 is make it a day. So in my neighborhood, the trash gets picked up on a Monday and the recycling on a Thursday, and I associate trash days with those 2 days. You can do the same thing with your business development activities, with your client outreach, with your team development. Make it a day. Start to allocate certain activities to certain days so it makes it easy for you to remember to get things done. Strategy number 8 is look backwards. Hindsight, we say we're so wise in hindsight, but work backwards. If you know that you need to leave the office by 5, what do you need to achieve today in order to make that happen? In the same way, if you know you only have a few months left this year, what do you need to do? Work backwards so that you have a plan for today. Strategy number 9 is what I call social hours. As we get into the end of the year, many of us have set different holidays that we celebrate, which also means more social activities, which also can sometimes mean more stress. So, sit your family down, determine what are not negotiable holiday celebrations that you all agree to and put them in the calendar. Talk to your team about client events, company events, things that are not negotiable that you need to put in your calendar now. It makes it so much easier to say no to things down the track if you know what you're saying yes to up front. Strategy number 10 is get focused. This time of year, there is an urgency for everything that we do, whether it's holiday shopping last minute, or catering that we need to do, or sales targets that we feel like we desperately might miss. Get Focused. This is not the time to waste in unproductive meetings, social media activity, or drama in your office. So that's 10 ways that you can get more productive for your last quarter. I'd love to hear your ideas. So simply put them down below, and I love to read every single one of your comments. If you want more information on this, there is a more detailed blog that you can find at neenjames.com. If we're not connected on Twitter, let's do it. My Twitter handle is at Neen James, or if you prefer Facebook, you can come across and like us at Neen James Communications. What are you going to do to make sure this year you finish so strong and that you're highly productive? I'd love to hear your ideas. And remember, attention pays.